What's up, everyone? This is Ronnie just coming to you today with a video. I'm going to show you some of the stuff I picked up last week. Yeah, just doing some pictures, and I was doing some stuff I've already shown, but these are some things I haven't shown, so I thought it'd be a good idea to show some of these items and show you what we've been listing, or what I will be listing in a little bit. This is one right here. This is a part of a two-piece suit. It's like a brown in color. And I paid $15 for this. And this is Brooks Brothers. Can't really see it all that well, can you? Brooks Brothers Golden Fleece. Now, the Golden Fleece line is handmade. This is kind of pretty recent. And you can see the tag here. And I only know this because I've sold these in the past. It's made in Italy. And this is actually a tag. So it's made by Caruso. And pretty decent suit maker. And I know that because I've sold their suits. So they're made by sometimes by other companies. This is one of them. It's made by another company. Kind of adds a little bit of value to it, but these suits don't sell as well as they have in the past. I think just people have moved on to other nicer suits, but these are about $1,200 to $1,500 if you go onto the website. So I got the pants somewhere here, not sure where. This is I should have left this behind. I'm not sure why I picked it up. It was about $7 or $8. It's a striped, which is not a good thing, blazer. I picked up because the brand was made by Untitled. Sold a sweater, sold their shirts, never sold a blazer. Went on their website just to get an idea of what they priced this stuff at, and they didn't currently have any available. So, so this is it, and this is what we got. Yeah, the room's dark because there's nothing I can do about that. But I'm not sure what this is going to sell for. There wasn't really too many online. Let me try this again. This is going to sell for. Okay. For some reason, I couldn't even see myself in the video. So I guess everything working fine. For a moment, I forgot. I'm so used to doing these privately and then uploading them later on. I forgot all about the chat for a moment. Sorry, guys. But everything is well. What's up, Bum Crack Picker, Thrift Mine? What's up, my fellow New Englanders? Maybe one weekend I'm going to get up to see you guys. After you get married, of course. But let me see here. This was a pretty much a bad buy. I'm going to say it was a bad buy. It's a, knocking my hat over here. Just turn this backwards. This is a hat. I mean, this is a hat. This is a suit. Has these thick shoulder pads. I thought I seen an error. But you can see that little made in Italy tag right here. Anytime you see one of these, most likely it's Brioni. But the problem is it's a double-breasted suit, no pants. I should have left it behind. I don't think it's going to be all that well. But I did sell one like this not too long ago for about $100. But I did wait about 6 months. So we'll see how this does. But this should have pants. Doesn't have pants. Double-breasted. See how it goes across there. It's kind of funky, kind of old styled. Definitely older suit because of the damn shoulder pads are like huge. You think you're a football player wearing this thing. This was a pretty good sport coat. This is linen. It's a nice blue in color. And it's pretty current. Robert Talbot Carmel, size medium, 100% linen. There's not too many comps to go on these, but this should do well. I paid $7. I'm hoping to get more than 100 for this. This was probably my best find last week. Paid $20 actually for this at the Salvation Army. It's part of a two-piece suit. I got the pants here. But it's wool and a little touch of cashmere. I think it's like 5% cashmere. And it has this like, it's not a pinstripe really. It's like a chalk line stripe. Typical 4-button. Oh no, 4-button. I was looking at the cuff when I said that. 3-button. 1, 2. Yeah, your typical 3-button suit, I guess. But show you the tag. Want to see the tag, right? Isaiah Napoli. Really good suit maker. And the head in here, it has the tag. Made, actually, made 3/14/2009. So it's not super recent, but it's not super old too. It's coming up on 10 years old. So, yeah. But this, I'm hoping for about, because of the cashmere and wool, 250 plus, probably my better find of the week. It might take a little while. Some of those also really fast for me, that brand. Then others have sat. Cody, I do thrift occasionally in New Bedford there. Fall River area occasionally. There's a nice Dominican restaurant I go down to and get some chicharron and some rice and beans with the wife occasionally in Fall River. But not too often, especially not in the summer. I don't really thrift too much. More yard sales, estate sales, but occasionally. I found 3 of these and not really sure how these are going to do. Some do well for me, some don't. But it's Luciana Barbera. They're made from Lewis of Boston, which was a department store in Boston, which is no longer there. I paid $6 for these shirts. They're all 2 extra big, which is 2 extra large. This is like a gray button up. And this is like your cranberry styled one. Same thing. These all belong to the same person, I'm guessing. This one will probably do pretty well. This brand, there's not a lot out there, but it's so hit or miss. Let me see. Thought I had 3. I guess I only had 2. This is what is this? This is a Brooks Brothers shirt. I only got this. I don't pick up all Brooks Brothers shirts, as you know. I've talked about it. This is a Brooks Brothers 2 extra large and has a nice pattern to it. This will sell pretty decent. You know, probably that 30 plus price point. This was what was this? This shirt I picked up somewhere. It was $3, I believe, and it was Oxford Clothes, probably the best American suit maker. Their shirts, ties, pants don't all really do that well. Has this little blue like embroidery to it or something. It's really a nice dress shirt. I'm hoping this will do well. I picked up some other ones not too long ago, and they actually, one sold quick, one sold slow. So who knows? You see what we got. This is a, I paid up for this dress shirt, actually. I don't remember why. I think I paid like $8 for this one. This is a Canali, but it's their newer current label. This is the label you find in the stores. These are the ones that do really the best right now. It's this little silver label, and it says 1930 400. This is like a stretch. It's like a cotton nylon blend. I think it's a pretty decent pattern on it. Hopefully that'll do well. What do we have here? Oh, here's the other Luciana Barbera shirt I picked up. Like I said, same thing as the others. Like I said, I paid $6 for these. I don't know. It's probably not the greatest buy. I may lot all 3 together. I may not. If I try to sell them separately, I'm hoping for about 35 to 40. If I lot them together, maybe I'll get 100 to 120. This was it's a nice check pattern. Paid $5 on this. This is Barber. Some of that stuff does good. Some sits around. I have some shirts that just sit around from this brand. Seems like everything else sells fairly decent. Thought the button was cracked, but a nice pattern to say the least. Let me see here. We're getting into some shoes and other things in a minute. This is just a pullover jumper sweater by Peter Millar. And this is cotton and cashmere. Paid $5 for this. And this should sell fairly decent. Shoes. Really hard to, it's going to be hard to see this because I can barely see it. It's a Salvatore Ferragamo's, and these should do really well. Whoops, I forgot where the chat is on this thing. And it has that little metal thing there, suede. Really good condition. I paid $15 for these, though I did notice they have a little spot right there. See it right there. Got to clean that up. I got to figure out how to clean it up. I'm not really 100% sure. Those there. Pair of boots. I paid $10 for these. I don't usually pick up this brand too often. It's Johnson and Murphy, and they're like an ankle chucker, slip-on brown suede boot. And I'm hoping to get 50 plus for this. And pretty decent condition. You can see the backs. They're not really too worn or anything like that. And careful when you go to the Dominican Republic with what they did to Big Papi. Yeah, Big Papi messing around with somebody's wife. Not really. You mess around my wife, you're gonna get shot too. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, don't do stuff. More that concerns me about what they're doing to the tourists in the damn resorts. That's crazy. I'm not sure what's going on over there. And my wife wants to move back there, like in the worst way. Makes me feel like she got a life insurance policy on her. How many I don't know about. But picked up some ties. This is a Turnbull and Asser tie right here. It has this, I don't know what you want to call this, a check pattern. It looks like a Christmas tree. I don't know. But here's the Turnbull and Asser label. The shirts do well. Everything by Turnbull and Asser does well. It's an England company. It's a little older of a tie, I would guess, but $3 should do well. And then there was these fun ties here. It's hit or miss with this brand in general. The Andover shop. Some of their stuff is made by like Southwick and Brook Brothers, and a bunch of different brands have made stuff for this. It's 2 shops in Boston area. But these ties just they feel brand new. They had like this weird frog design on it. It's blue, kind of interesting. This is a J Press tie. It's green, little pattern. I paid $3 for all these. This is another, what's this? The Andover shop, but this one has like turtles and pears. I guess they were going to Noah's Ark. Little polka dot action going on. I just thought that was nice tie. This is by J Press again. Should do all right. And then this last one is by what's this by? The Andover shop, and it has these little like parrots or whatever those are. Pete, what's your bird's name? Ruby. A pair of Brooks Brothers suspenders. They have a little paisley design on them. These will do okay. These were like $2, $3. Do okay with suspenders, but they got to have a decent name. Trafalgar are the best ones to pick up if you can. I've had some success with the eBay promoted listings. I made a video about it not too recently. I only do like 2% promoted listings. I don't do anything higher than that. eBay's already getting enough money from me. So another tie I picked up this one. Never picked up a Robert Graham tie before, so I'm not really sure what these are gonna sell for, or this one, but there it is. I think it was like $4 or something like that. Not sure. They didn't look all that great, but I didn't look them up. I don't really usually look stuff up too often in the thrift store. This was paid $8 for this. This is a newer tags Tommy Bahama shirt. It is a size medium. Mediums and large just tend to sit a long time. I think there's just more of that out there. Sometimes I won't even pick certain things up depending on that size. But this was newer tags. It is summertime. Silk shirt. Somebody's got to want it. And the same thing with like some of these shirts I picked up. These were $5 each. This was a newer tags Nike Dri-Fit golf shirt. I mean, I've done okay with these as long as I didn't have like any company logos on it or anything. It's a decent pattern. And then some other golf shirts at golf time of season, you know. So I'll pick up stuff like this to kind of sell. Hopefully they sell now. It's like a blue on blue stripe FootJoy, and the size is 2 extra big, or why I keep saying 2 extra big, 2 extra large, or 2 XX, whatever they want to say, whatever that size is. So this should do all right. And then we picked up this Peter Millar Summer Comfort. Summer Comfort's the one you want to pick up. They're like the Dri-Fit material. Really want to stay away from the cotton ones. But there's the tag. I'm going to look for the Summer Comfort. It does have some type of logo on the front, but I really don't think it's going to deter from the value too much. Looks like some type of swan or something like that. But my experience is sometimes people just don't care. This is a sweater. Really don't look for this. This is a heavy sweater. And it is Dale of Norway. It's a newer tag from them. Really nice Norwegian styled sweaters. Half zip. Paid like $5.50 for this. This should do well. Probably, I don't know, 60 plus. Let me see here. All right, just making sure everything's good. I don't know why I keep doing this. I keep losing the chat. The chat keeps just disappearing on me. But this is a thermometer. I picked this up from Facebook, and it's a small thermometer. You see, it's only about 8 inches. Kind of cool. Keeps temperature very accurately. I looked it up. It's a wooden thermometer for Chevrolet. Has a dealership there. It has the city here, and it has a 3-digit zip code. It is a lot older. I'm not sure the time on this, but I'm figuring 30s or 40s. I don't remember when they got out of the 3-digit zip codes, but this was a lot bigger thermometer. This thing would be crazy money. This size, I'm hoping for about $200 on it. I'm into it for like 80, I think. So I was gonna keep it. Got it from myself, but tell you the truth, how small it is, it's driving me crazy. And I also picked up a bigger thermometer that's going to be here this week, a Coca-Cola one. So figure I'll sell something else and move on. Let me see here. Okay, looks like we're good. I got just a few more pairs of shoes, and then we'll get. Then I'll gotta hop out of this and work on getting that stuff listed that I showed you today. That's my stuff I want to get listed. before I got some other stuff to do. So I got to about 3:30. So I got about a good 3 hours to get stuff listed. Let me see here. These are a pair of Bali shoes. Can't really see the insides too well. I can't even see the insides from here. But Bally. They're made in. The hell are they made? Made in Switzerland. Huh. First time for everything. But you see a little B on the front here. These are really nice. These are leather, like loafer, penny loafer, driver kind of shoes. I think I paid like $12 for these. I'm not sure what exactly they're going to go for. I've sold some in similar ones in the past. They've sold really extremely well, like north of 100. But then when I looked up comps, they didn't look all that great this time. So might be one of those things where I got to sell it just higher and wait for that right person to come through and want it. And let me see. All right. Not sure if I showed these in a video or not, but these are Church's shoes. They're made in England. Really nice loafer. I was a loafer for the last 2 weeks, not getting anything listed, but this is a good shoe. Should do well. I think I paid like $12 for these or something, $10-12. I bought these with a pair of alligator shoes, and I listed the alligator shoes. They sold. I didn't list these for some reason, and I just found them. And the last pair of shoes are these Barkers. These are made in England. Anytime I see made in England shoe, I really get excited because made in England is, for some reason, they are some of the best shoemakers. These don't really have all that much wear. I did pay $14 for these. And I looked up comps real quick because I wasn't sure what there was going on. And some comps looked really good, and then some comps looked really bad. So not sure. But I'm going to get more than $14 for it. If occasionally we do make a mistake here and there, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay to make back my money on some things just to learn occasionally, but hopefully I don't. Hopefully, I mean, I'm not losing any money on these, but I may not make what I want to make because of what I paid. But see the chat real quick if anybody's got any questions. Give you guys any Tony Be Good, dude, come to Dallas, Texas. We will source together. I'm coming everywhere soon. That's the whole reason I get my RV, is to go everywhere. Thrift on the road. Yeah, I want to thrift everywhere and everywhere. No, Tommy. No, I'm not even repeating that one, homeboy. I love flea markets too. Flea markets are the shit. I don't even see him in the chat. Where was he? Congratulations to Swamp Picker Glenn for reaching 1,000 subscribers, I'm guessing. Good for him. What's up, Bubba? How you doing? You sold Untucked Blazer for $100. Good to know. A couple questions about a custom suit. First ever one bought. The cloth is divine and it sells for $8. Red capital letters HE. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Sometimes you just got to buy things that I'm gonna kill that name there. That cloth that you just mentioned right there is actually a really good cloth. It's found in some really good jackets. Sometimes you just buy something. If I put up a thrift video or sold video yesterday, and there was a 3-piece suit I picked up, had no name in it, and I sold it for 150 bucks. Just sometimes you don't need a name on something to sell it. Um, just have to describe it the best you can and list it and take pictures of it, and somebody will want it. Um, Especially a lot of these things are high end, high dollar things. We once picked up a bunch of suits that were just custom made from somebody. They just had the guy's name in it, and we were getting good money for it. But I mean, it sounds like a really good jacket. I mean, if it's only $8, I'd pick it up, like, and take a roll of the chance. What I mean, it costs $8 more to go to Chick-fil-A and get a meal these days. I mean, it's crazy. Go to Dairy Queen, get ice cream. I think it costs by $8 these days. Pick it up, and should do well. What do you do when you get home and find major issues with something you purchased? Do you fix or repair, or just toss it? Suit jacket with ripped linings, broken zippers. Um, broken zippers are like one of those things. I don't think I've ever ran into something with a broken zipper, but with like rips in the lining or something like that. We have a dry cleaner. If there's some ripping like around the armpit of the jacket, they will fix it for me for $8. And just depends on the jacket. Like if I'm gonna get or the suit, if I'm getting more than $100, like that Brooks Brothers golden fleece one I showed earlier, there was a little seam undone in the bottom of the pants, like in the butt area, and they're gonna fix that. And I think they charged me $650 to fix that. And if I sold it, it's probably gonna increase my double what I could get for it, because somebody now has to go and do the time to get it done. But it just depends. If it's something like a $30 or $40, even 50, if it's under $100, I'm just listening as is and letting it go. Sometimes if things just have too much of an issue and I don't like it, I just don't sell it. I will redonate it. It doesn't really worth my time. Should I keep the pants and jacket? If the jacket and the pants are the same pattern and they're part of a suit, it's best to keep them together. You'll get more money if they're sold together. Don't break up a suit. And I sold clothes when I first started on eBay, but I can never find those huge ticket items I see you sell ever. Are you in a bigger area, or so the store is better? We live south of Boston. We live about 60 miles south of Boston. Our stores are either very hit or miss. And our thrift stores on Cape Cod. We live on Cape Cod, and we really don't have too many thrift stores. We have a bunch of smaller thrift stores, and it's so hit or miss. There's one thrift store I did really well at last year. I've been back there probably every 2 weeks for the last 9 months, and I walked out of there with one item in that time. We have a lot of smaller, like church thrift stores. We have two main thrift stores, the Salvation Army and a Goodwill. But everywhere else, we have to drive at least a half hour just to even see another thrift store. That's a big thrift store. And another Goodwill is at least an hour from us, either going to Boston or going to, I think it's North Attleboro. It's close, home of Aaron Hernandez, if I remember right, where he lived when they did that whole like chase thing. You have to go out, you have to travel for it. I like to do go to thrift stores. I tend to go to more thrift stores. Like I'll go when I'm really in it. In summertime, I'm not really in it because I think thrift stores don't get the donations they do during other times of the year. Just like eBay doesn't get the sales, just people just don't donate in the summer as much. And between yard sales and all that kind of stuff, I just think a lot of stuff don't get to thrift stores, good quality things. But it's not uncommon to visit 12, 15 thrift stores in a day and put 200 miles on my truck. It's all a tax write-off. I mean, so go out there and find it. And usually the more stores you hit, the better chance you have at getting better stuff or hitting something. We live in Boston. I mean, Boston is one of the, I mean, we live just outside of Boston, one of the more expensive areas to live in the country. I think our county is in the top 10 most expensive places to live in the country. So the chances to come across stuff is better, but the cost of living is ridiculous. That's why we'll be moving soon. But Mr. Sadie, stop it. Seriously. I'm not even a Boston fan of hockey. It's like the Celtics and we got the Yankees all day. Yeah, I know, weird combinations, but when you grow up watching Larry Bird, you stay with that team. Irish too, so. But it's just part of the game to go out there and find stuff, and the hunt for me is the best part. So, stuff's out there. And that's why I want to travel. Most of I'm getting an RV and we're going to travel and go to a lot of different places and see actually what happens. We'll go to St. Louis and probably be missing the rims off our RV when we get out, but hey, it is what it is. Oh boy. I really just St. Louis is going to give me a dislike over there. But don't like the Cardinals. Don't give a crap about the hockey. Congratulations, Blues. Do they even have a football team anymore? What happened to their football team? Do they have a basketball team? St. Louis. No, they don't. They had an ABA team, right? I don't even know who I'm talking to. I'm just talking to them. But all right, guys. Gonna skedaddle out of here. But like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Hit that like button and comment down below maybe what was your best thrift find this week. I like seeing other people's stuff and seeing what the other people are getting. And see you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.